Say, man, we sure had a ball at the club tonight, didn't we?
We sure did. And I feel real groovy.
I feel real great myself. Say, I don't like your friends, man. And I don't think they like me either.
Who's that, man?
Those two brothers, Haig and Haig. So look here, I want you to meet my friend Richard. He was at the club early and went home with the key. So I'll have to knock on the door. Here's where we live. Open the door, Richard. We live in the back, so maybe Richard didn't hear me so good. I'll have to knock a little harder. Open up the door, Richard. Oh, Richard must be asleep back there, man.
Open the door, Richard. Open the door and let me in. Open the door, Richard. Richard, why don't you open that door? Open the door, Richard. Open the door and let me in. Open the door, Richard. Richard, why don't you open that door?
I'm going to knock on this door one more time, man, and try to get Richard up, because I sure want you to meet him. Open up the door, Richard. It's cold out here, man.
Say, man, you're a little loud. Look what's happening across the street there.
Now, ain't that something? Every time I come home late, that old woman is in the window peering at me. Look at her calling old sister. Talking about, ain't that him? Ain't that him? Yeah, this is me and I'm late again. So what?
You hear what she said?
What'd she say?
She said, look at him. There he comes home late again. I sure wish he was mine.
And I wish you were mine, and I'd collect double indemnity.
Say, look here, man. Maybe Richard ain't alone. Perhaps you should say, ouvre la porte.
Ouvre the devil. I'm going to knock on this door one more time and try to get Richard up from there. Open the door, Richard. The smallest dog out here, man.
Say, man, you're still a little loud. Look who's in back of you.
Hi, officer. Breaking in? Well, man, I live here. If I had a key, I wouldn't be banging on the door. My draft card. Now, ain't that something? Here's a man asking for a draft card 2 years after the war is over. If you want to see it, though, I got to show it to you. I know it's on me because I carried it for 4 years and I was in 4F all the time. I ain't got but one suit, so it's got to be on me somewhere. 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 Come on, Richard, open the door. The man wants to see my draft card, man.
Open the door, Richard. Open the door and let me in. Open the door, Richard. Richard, why don't you open that door?
I know he's in there because I hear the radio jumping.